So we have our two semi-finals. It will be semi-final 1, which will be Nurse versus Freddy. And then semi-final 2 will be Pig versus Clown. Intrigue abounds. Okay, DBD's in a really good spot. They're doing all the right things with the updates. Gideon for Nurse is intriguing. See what she can do. Might be looking for some gen grabs here. Might be looking here immediately. It was a good blink. No one there to grab, but asking the question early on is the Nurse. All the way to the other side of the map. Couldn't quite blink at a forklift there, providing collision, denying the Nurse the best bit of the blink through the shelving, but keeping on Jill. Need some vision here. Go play from Jill. Double back maneuver. Might be seeing a lot of that here. Lots of opportunities to deny line of sight. Nurse can, of course, move through the floors to get ahead of people. Up the headphones bit. Someone on this gen. There is. Okay. Gets back in it, this Nurse. Yeah, good blink there. Oh, it wasn't her. It was not her who was injured. Oh, I can't quite blink down to get them thereafter. That's a tough situation. Gonna have to head back. Head back to the gen. Get it booted. But 2 injuries. This is where she can begin. If she can get around a barrel. This is where she can begin to benefit from. Nurse is calling. Sprint burst from Michaela. Just able to take her away. They drop it down. And then going back up. They're playing it perfectly against the Nurse here. Utilising line of sight to null to great effect. And drop down. They didn't go up. Oh, they did go up! They did go up. Okay. So the Nurse, very grateful to receive another hit here. Okay, good mind games. Hearing the footsteps, hearing the injured cries. Terrified there of a game crash. May be able to get a Scourge-Hook, won't be able to get a Scourge-Hook. Not awful spawns of the Scourge-Hooks, but nothing there for her. Okay, first hook on the board. A bit of gen movement here. 1 gen pops over yonder, gonna get another kick. Some scratch marks in this room when she blinked, blank over. No one there right now. That gem, which was a pressure point, not moving too concerningly. As the unhook, might be able to head down, put pressure on. It's Michaela asking the question of who got the unhook. Nowhere to be seen. Michaela gets away. And there she is again. Okay. Wasn't able to see at all who was there for the unhook. Is she close enough now to make a Scourge-Hook happen? She isn't. Unfortunately, so still no dampening effect on those gens. Nothing at all from pain res. The gen move. This gen still not moving all that concerningly. Pivoting left. No movement here either. Not able to find anyone else other than Michaela. Coming off the hook. Has she done so again? No! No, this will be Kate this time. Oh. Good opening blink from the Nurse, but a nice tricksy maneuver to deny the second. 2 blinks in hand. You might well try and, yeah, do exactly that. Thought she could hear where she was. Unfortunately, the swing does not land. Nightmarish early game this from the nurse. There's Michaela. Healing down here could be huge. Finally finds Jill. Finally gets some value from Nurse's calling as well. Are they hiding around this corner? They're not. Just not quite able to blink upon them. Huge. A very audacious heal. Exceptionally so. Punished by the nurse. Again, just too far away to make a Scourge hook happen. Might be too far away to make any hook happen. No, we'll have one over here. It's not an awful game state, this. The game's been going on a while, but the gem pressure hasn't been too substantial. Oh, and that will help! That will help a great deal, and finally can get a pain res hook. That's exactly the play she needed. Okay, and it will be pain res on that gen, so that's the furthest along gen. That's good intel. That's good to know. Head around this way. There they are. Nurse is calling, giving the intel. Oh, well played. That's incredible reactions. To get that pallet stun, but still able to close down the chase. Hang on. Was this the pain res hook we said there wasn't earlier? Oh, I've no idea. Regardless, that's finally finding a couple of hits on the gens. Hexan, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Worth a kick on the gen. There's a pain res in play on a couple of occasions. Gift of Pain also in play. That will be important. That working in tandem with pain res to keep those gens repressed. There's someone around here. This, we promise you, there is a survivor here. Trying to get very tricksy around the vans. So line of sight needed. Okay. In the end, no blink required. It could all be turning around here for the nurse. Another pain res hook would be absolutely obscene. Unfortunately, in the wrong position for it, but we'll get a quick hook over here. Oh, it's a kill! Of course, it was the Michaela on Death Hook. Wow, wow, wow. How the tide might be turning. There's some healing going on over here. There is not. They've both flared off to the left-hand side. Okay, on Jen. Oh. Just that brief glimmer of hope that Nurse will be granted another grab off that Gen. Isn't. Good play around the pallet. Loses another Gen, but suddenly the game state is looking that bit more comfortable. Getting over to the corner hook. That won't be a pain res hit. Already been used on Kate. That is completely okay. It's not an unreasonable 4-gen situation either. No real movement over there. They're all quite patrollable. There's the heal. Beginning of the end, perhaps. Jill on the left. Nancy on the right. This might be looking to go after Jill here. Force Nancy, the injured party, to go in for the save. An interrogative blink, that one. Just looking for the intel. Oh, as to where they are. And the double press of M2. Not what you want to see. They performed evasive maneuvers. Someone's running in for the save. Who is it? It's the injured Nancy. Oh, and that had to happen. Needed every centimetre of the lunge there. That move should have ushered us in to the end game. There's a kill on hook. It's a hook for Nancy. hoping to find Jill. One thing you do have to remember. There is no killer shack. There is no intel as to where the hatch will be. So ideally, you're looking to find Jill! And you will. Another good move from Jill. Oh, very well played. Very well played. The game now becomes trying to close down this chase as quickly as possible. Liquid Nurse, she's turned it on exactly when she needs to. It'll be a respectable score whatever happens, but obviously you're looking to shut the door. Shut the door on Freddy here. They're going to go in for the safe still. They do not want to go downstairs. They're running this well. You might have to be relying on closing the hatch for the nurse here. This has already gone on a very long time. Lost the scratch marks entirely. And there they go. Away they go. Ooh, hatch game it is. The difference between 11 and 12 hooks is stark in this tournament. What will it be for the nurse? Oh! What a lucky hatch find. Okay, and 4 stacks of no way out. It's not over. But that's a great game state for the nurse. There's the chance for a key play for them. You remember them running a key? You remember them holding a key in their hand? Nurse doesn't think she does. They could search a chest for a key. Remember, you do have 4 stacks of no way out. Maybe if you're the nurse, you are gonna stick on the hatch here until you get that noise notification, until you get the confirmation that they are working on a gate. The more time passes, the more chance it has of being an unwinnable situation for the survivor. No Way Out will need its allotted time to pass. Time in very short supply for Jill. What a turnaround this looks like it could be for the nurse. What a 4K it will be if she can manage the endgame correctly. Again, the more time passes, the more it becomes a surefire thing. There they are, okay. That's exactly where to go. We'll be there. Jill just staring plaintively at the entity blocking the panel. That's not going to put anything to chance here. And it should, assuming there is a hook, although it probably won't be too impactful. It will be. It will be a 4K. There's no wiggling either, so it will be a 4K. And what a game, what a comeback. All eyes on Freddy. Will it be a nurse final? We shall see. Whew. Should we sort this out once and for all? Blur or Oasis? And you're not allowed to say Pulp. I get it. I get it. I've been that guy before. Well, actually, I'm above all of you because I like Pulp. I get it. I like Pulp too. But Blur or Oasis? Because it's really tough for me. But it might be Blur. By a smidge. By a bare smidgen. Oasis can do one. Listen, I hear you. I do not like Noel Gallagher. But isn't the cheese guy, the Blur cheese guy, also a massive Tory as well? So, I mean, they all have issues in that regard. Anyway, sorry, for the VOD watchers, this is Freddy, semi-final. I'm talking about Blur and Oasis. Which I shouldn't be, because he has a big, big game ahead of him here. Picking out the pallet, moving back around. Or just get the hesitation there. Won't be an injury. It should be a pallet burn. It will be. There's a bit of hesitation. Get it. Wasn't quite able to get the dream pallet up. But Tap taking Freddy to small boat where there is big gem movement. Fully going in on the sandbag here. Beautiful for Fred. There should be someone here. Should have been someone there. Apparently isn't. Okay. Gonna get the gem booted. Moving over yonder. Dream pallets everywhere could get you a lot of value on a map like Swamp. Big boat is done. That's okay. If there's a gen you're sort of fine with losing in this map, it probably is Big Boat. It's Claudette taking the chase, but the obsession, not who Freddy wants to go after in the early game, wants to start, continue accruing those save best for last stacks. Should Haunted Ground pop, you'll be a bit happier to take on that chase, but until that point, I want to take on chases with some of these non-obsessions over yonder. Over here. Dropping the pallet. Oh, it's Big Boat. It's Big Boat with the log vault kicker as well. That's a nasty, nasty tile. Doesn't want to see any more of that. Oh, what a grab! He needed a breakthrough. He needed something to go his way, and he might just have got it there. Huge. Huge for the Freddy. Finding himself without hooks for too long. Gets one there. A yoink, and he's in the game. Look at that. Getting a boot in wants as much Call of Brine in this game as possible. No notifications over to the left. Does that mean that no one's back on small boat gen? Certainly what Freddy is hoping. Dream pallets everywhere. Listening out for gen movement around here. A smidgen, a soupçon to the right, but barely anything. Twatron's heading that way. Freddy following. Looking for this survivor, hoping it isn't Claudette. Still looking for those save the best for last stacks to really start working for him. Get that engine rolling. Here is the survivor. Keep on running around the periphery. It's just running along the wall, but they're making it work. Pretty good stuff from Freddy there. Will be an injury. Will be 2 stacks and save best for last. This is Dream Pallet galore up in Big Boat. That isn't a Dream Pallet though. And wouldn't you know, it's the one that they're going for. There'll be a way. Now you do get the Dream Pallet up. Now you do have movement on the Call of Brine gen. It's going to teleport over. Re-establish regression. Another Dream Pallet in play. Lots of Dream Pallets. The map is now a bit of a nightmare for survivors, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't get those chases. It don't mean a thing if Freddy ain't got that swing. Gonna take the injury. The time to be restrained and cultivate stacks is gone. Freddy has to get injuries out there, has to be effective, has to move through the hook statuses. Remember, can't lose 3 more gens. If he does, he's out. There was a bit of movement on that gen. Those scratch marks that have fled the scene. Teleporting up over yonder. People have been moving there. Claudette's moved over here and has healed up. Can Freddy find her? Can Freddy find anyone else? He can, he can. There is gem movement. He's going to pivot over. Could be a sleeping survivor. It will be a sleeping survivor, but they were on the ball enough to get out of the dodge. They've been taking some very proactive in fleeing the scene. That's hurt Freddy. And there goes another gen. 1 more gen pops, and the win condition is over for Freddy. 2 more, and he's out of here. Right, do you remember that this is not a pallet? You do, and you're going for the vault. Really good play. Moving swiftly enough, such that this should still be a dying state, but has too much time passed in the interim, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Okay. Getting the grab. Getting downstairs. Is basement here for Fred? It isn't. Is there a hook here for Fred? Oh dear, oh dear. If you can't get this hook, it may be the beginning of the end, because what more chances will come along? Oh dear. Oh, he's got it. That will have been desperately, desperately close. Needs to keep pressure on this gen. It's been a big pressure point all game long. Oh, but it isn't now, so I'm running behind. Gonna get the boot in. Another gen pops. Freddy can't win. All he can do is draw. The moment another gen pops, it's all over for him. trying to be a little bit tricksy, trying to move around here. While they're asleep, that sort of play maybe will bear fruit. He's done well. Has he done well enough? There's a window here. Oh, it is able to punish the Volt. It can't let up, has to go where the gens are. Oh. It's all over. Nurse is through to the final. The gens moving too much. Freddy not able to move through hooks as quickly as he would have to. And he's out of there. He is out of there. Green pallet right here. Not concerned about that. Playing for pride now and little else. To be medium vault, it will, but not one that Freddy can punish, and it becomes live thereafter. Taps moving all the way to the periphery. Nicely punished by Freddy. Okay. So, will the nurse be taking home the silverware and claiming the glory? There's Nia. There's the injury. Should still be a hook. It will be. We should go thereafter. Over to Killer Shack. Looks like it. It's a dream pallet there. They want nothing to do with it. They've been very good at countering the dream pallets as well. Lots of good things about what this team has done and how they've established themselves. Remember, Mr. Instinct, just there could still be a gate situation, even if there were gens remaining at the point there was only one further survivor. So this has utility, I promise you. Excuse me? There we go. Gonna get that gate. The only question is, do they choose to leave? They do. They feared Blood Warden. It makes a lot of sense. Get them away. Anyone else going to come in for the save? It will be Tap coming in for the save. Oh no, just be able to get it as well. That'll be all over. Unless... Ooh, good job from Fred. Very good job from Fred. They'll be wanting a save here, surely. I won't get it. And Freddy will get this grab. Can you get this hook and come back for Tap if you're Freddy? It might be close, but I wouldn't imagine so. No, they got away. Good play from them. Just a Claudette left, and you would presume that she is on the other gate. Good play from Save Best for Last. Needed to get that working far earlier. Got a hatch? Apparently not. It wasn't an atrocious game for him. He just had a very, very, very high bar. They couldn't quite reach. Did you all played? Nurse will be our first finalist. Freddy will be taking on the loser of Pig versus Clown in the third place game. And Nurse continues her dominant run. Big game coming up next. A real David and Goliath. Nurse, Freddy, that could have gone one way or the other. Pig versus Clown. Clown will be feeling very, very confident here. Okay, so it will be Glenvale for the Pig. Heading over to Killer Shack, get that burnt immediately. Is anyone working any gallows gens? Has Hanatu seen the Pig? Here is another question. Will have done. There's also someone on the gen. Very happy to pivot here is the Pig. Injury, set best for last stack. Marvellous, they're going upstairs as well. That's huge. That's got Bans Landing. They do have Bans Landing, okay, so a good play from them as it turns out. Big gen moving up here. Can the pig move in to deny? That's a very fast gen. They will be forced to get off of it. Let that start regressing with Ruin. Non-obsession down here. They're going to want to get back on that as soon as possible. There is Dwight moving in for it. Okay. Gonna lose some stacks of save best for last in going after this chase. So that's a Sprint Burst gamer, and they're stopping and starting quite a lot to try and get Sprint Burst back. Still regressing, which is really good. And they're back on the gen. Okay, time to head back. Whoop, can't quite get up the stairs. It's moving so much that the pig doesn't really feel that she has the time to stealth up before moving in. That gen over there, remember, is also a real pressure point. Someone dropped down. Yeah, it's Dwight. Okay. No pallet here. There's a pallet here. They burn? They do. Gives pig an injury. Again, loses stacks. Not sweating it. Still got regression on that gen. No, not now. They've started moving it again. Just going to try and head back. Don't want to become too embroiled in defending a single gen, because the game can very quickly move away from you otherwise. That's Michaela. Yeah, see, there goes gen over there. Ruining at least doing some very good work on that gen. This could be great. No sprint burst for her. Oh, and they just momentarily run into the doorway. So, real opportunity here. They surely burn. They do. Able to get around. Good play from them. No one back on that gen just yet. Moving around, no pallet to the left, another gen pops. Still no hooks for the pig. They will get to a pallet here. Moving around immediately. It's Killer Shack, another burn. No! That is remarkable restraint. Maybe felt a bit bad about how many pallets have been burnt up to that point. It's a welcome reprieve for the pig, and it does allow the first trap to get out there. No basement in Killer Shack, unfortunately. That would have been very useful to just accept this one. Still regressing is Saloon Gen. That's huge. You've lost any hope of keeping the Gallows 3 gen on board, but you do have intel over here. Oh, and the gen moving in a very big way. Is Dwight going to commit? Not quite. Not quite. So Ruin keeping that on side. They're going to run through this pallet. They find another one in time. No. Huge play for the pig. Exactly the kind of exchanges she needed. Force the team to entirely pivot. They've been very, very gem focused. They'll now need to think about altruism and unhook so that you get one on Michaela. Finally got the hats out there as well. The traps that will slow them down and force them to do things that aren't the gens. So maybe pressure eased up just a little bit here. Still got Ruin, and we'll have Ruin for a while yet, because Undying not been cleansed. There you go. There goes Undying, but Ruin over there still in play. Just have a cheeky look. Make sure no one's on it. No one is. Okay. And they're back on Saloon. Saloon will have progressed mightily in the preceding period. But well worth going up there, having a look. Maybe crouching now could be a play. Good injury. Dropping down after them. Ruin allowing Pig to take on the chase thereafter. Not having to go through the admin of kicking the gen. Okay, moving all the way around the periphery. Can the Pig cut them off moving here? Can do so. Good play. Very good play. Oh, and just in the corner. Maybe a little attempt at bush tech. Nothing comes of it. And back to the hook she had previously used for Dwight. This is amazing for the Pig. 3 people with traps on. That's only Hanatu who will be able to move the gens. Well, for now. They may well not be too concerned and will prioritise gens and then get rid of their hats remains to be seen. There was someone moving this gen in a big way. They've fled the scene. Just having an inkling here. Double inkling. Okay. Always worth testing the waters on that. So we've got the hat here, but they're not going to bother with the gen nearby. Still regression on that one, regression on that one. Nothing going on with these two. Oh, there is something going on with this one. Okay. Discovered that at just the right time. Chase for Natu. There goes Ruin. Ruin has surely done enough for the pig to be happy with the pick. Obviously, you'd love to have it just a little bit longer. Won't be able to. That's okay. We'll hope she's done enough here to keep the game pressured. A quick chase here could go a long way. There's the burn. Moving around. Good pallet. Good decision by Hanatu to vault. Not phased at all by the moonwalking of the pig. They keep on running to the periphery. Fake them out like that. Is there any chance that gets anything? No, should have just committed to the inside line. This is where the game now gets scary for the pig. Has she done enough in that intervening period to be happy with how the game progresses? There goes a gen. There's a trap. There was someone running around there, but they shouldn't be able to get an angle on the save. Will be a hook. Okay, all the traps out there. No more in her arsenal. Yui has an active trap, needs to get rid of it. So I'm moving up here to try and get this gen progressed, presumably. Not entirely sure where they went. Get away from the notion that there is a locker gamer somewhere here. Aha! This is Dwight. It looks like, yeah, they were going for a chest to get a medkit. Big gen movement upstairs, though, will have to pivot. Here, the pig don't want to get to a one-gen situation before getting at least a hook more on the board. So they go to scratch marks heading downstairs. A real argument that you should be kicking that gen if you're the pig, especially because there are two gens moving to a great degree. They get this window. Not going to go for the window. Oh, great vault. Really did not expect them to be able to get that. They do. Pig has to pivot elsewhere, get this gem regressing. Get to Gallows, which is also being moved. There's Dwight. Not imminently going to pop. Do they panic and drop down early? They do, but bounce landing will take them away. I mean, 5 hooks will not be anything like sufficient against this clown with the form that he's in, so the pig needs to find something else here. Maybe stealth into a gen grab could be exactly what she needs. Is there any chance? Gets an injury. Gets an injury. They're too on the ball. They're too aware to fall for a grab situation, but it does get an injury. They drop down. This pallet has been burnt, so it should be a dying state here. It will be. Getting the grab. Remember, no traps in the back pocket. So there is Hanatu trying to get rid of a trap upstairs. That could be huge for the pig. 2 add-ons which increase the amount of time it takes to search these trap stations. There he is. Massive. Hello? Massive, massive, massive. Loses a gen, but the pressure is really on now for this team. Another save best for last stack. That'll take it to 7. Which gen popped? It wasn't Saloon, it was Gallows, okay. Need to get back to Saloon, need to give it a look. Don't want to take on a chase with Dwight. Don't want to lose any more of those save the best for last stacks. You're in a good position now. Fluidly, quickly recovering from basic attacks. You don't want to jeopardize that. Going upstairs. Someone on this jam. There goes Sanatu. Is Sanatu going to go back to that trap station? Because it could be a kill straight up if they do. There's Dwight again. Dwight really wants to take a chase, and at this point, Pig happy to do so. So Anatu is fully occupied. We'll just be focusing on hat removal. It's a pallet for Dwight. They go window thereafter? They do not. Jen upstairs still regressing. That's huge intel. The time now might be to pivot and check out these two. Because that's great intel to have on that gen. Yeah, and no surprises. Oh, gen's really moving. Do they commit? They do! And that must have been so close. Need to get the hook really quickly. Need to come back and kick that gen. Is anyone going to be there to replace Yui on it? Huge grab. Turns into a kill. Hanatu still searching for traps. What a pivotal play that could be for the pig. That could be a grand final saving play from the pig. Get regression on that gen. Movement upstairs on Saloon. Hanatu still searching for the trap station. And they get the removal of the trap. Good play from them. Do they commit to this gen? Oh, it might be close. It might be very close. It is close, but does become a dying state. So I'll give her 9 hooks. Still the hope of bringing this back. Trying to keep an eye on where your gates are. Both Dwight and Hanatu injured. That'll be a kill. Needs to head to a gate. Needs to hope it's the right one. There's one over here. How many lights? All 3 already. That's just so tough. There's the noise. They've got it. They've got it. And they'll be away. Right, any chance? No chance. Hanatu's away as well. That was exceptionally quick gates there. It's Baden for the clown. That could be a toughie. That could be a toughie. That is an early win for the pig camp. They'll be heartened by that. It's a tough map at the best of times. Let's see what the camp can do. The speed bottle around here. Do you know what? Get this booted. All the way along here will give some good aura reading. There is gem movement to the left. Okay. A speed bottle, a boot at the door. And 2 survivors over here. Perfect for the clown. And they're both going to pivot back. Bit of confusion. Bit of confusion among themselves as to who was going to move away, who was going to allow the other to get on the loop. So there goes Ace. Oh, and Claudette very nicely pivoting in for Ace here. Ace burns. Does. Oh, that's incredible restraint. Unless it got live, it's all okay. They did well there. Little teabag! Little teabag from Claudette. Okay, reloading. Getting the speed bottle. Getting the pickup. Is there a pain res hook nearby? Well, there's Claudette. Just giving a look. Just giving a look. Letting them know they're there. They'll be away, and it'll be the first hook for the clown. 9 the total to be. It was pain res over here. Someone trying to commit. Chuck the bottle right. Just try and deny them that passageway. Good play. They pivot left. Away they go. Up and over the fence. You need to send the bottle. It's a good bottle. They come back. Okay. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Going for car loop. Another bottle. Could be very good there. Okay, hang on. There we go. In that situation, just pick a side if you're the killer. In the back and forth situation, just got to pick a side and go for it, and it worked out there. Another pain res hook right here, so 2 pain res tokens out there. Early doors. Does someone commit to this gen? There was. Where did they go? Over. Say it with me. Yonder. Yonder. God, I love saying the word yonder. You commit to this. Commit to this pally. If only the clan had a ways of getting short range aura reading. I know, that'd be amazing. Right, there it is. And they've gone, unless it's distortion. It is distortion. Okay, good to know. Heading back. You imagine they'll be wanting to move this gen again, having got the unhook nearby. They're not going to. Okay. Up goes Weasel. It's the last dying moments of it. Ace really wants this chase. Intriguing. Oh, he's done well getting around the house. Another good bottle. Still gets him in the window. Good play. Pivoting away, trying to get to Killer Shack here. Not quite able to get that through the window, but that's okay. It's Claudette. Surely sprint burst. Yeah. Gonna get the boot in. So I was feeling spicy. It's been some spice. There's been a fair bit of spice, has to be said. Check out this area. See if there's anyone still hanging around. House, there you go. Great intel. Great intel. Gets you another safe best last stack, another bottle. Up and away. Up and away. They're not going to burn, and that will be, barring a catastrophe here, a dying state. Huge. Huge. They've not been on hook yet either. This will be your third Payments token. Ah! What you wouldn't give to have that activate just a second sooner. It gives you barbecue at the very least, all the way over here. So they're going to try and get onto these peripheral gens. Maybe checking out basement gen, maybe going for the corner gen. There's certainly scratch marks over here. There is Claudette. No bottles. Always worth reloading. Make it seem like you're going this way, then pivot back. Do they get fooled by that at all? No, they kept on going. Good play from them. Do feel like there's someone moving into this corner gen. Is there? No, no movement at all. Okay. So as Pop Goes a Weasel, won't be able to use Pop Goes a Weasel here. Okay, is there some movement? Really good to see that aura reading. Drop down. Go all the way to the periphery. No pallets here. Is what I would say if there were no pallets here. And back around. Cheeky moonwalk. Will that get the goods? That runs to the gas, but surely a burn. It will be a burn. Another gem pops. Only 3 hooks to his name. Don't look now. But this is not the game the Clown Camp wanted or expected. Are they running to the periphery? They are. Comp corner strats. Comp corner strats while on your first hit is an interesting one, but hey, who am I to say? I mean, it does get them another gen. Ushers in a 1-gen situation. Things are finely balanced. Finely balanced. As there's someone over there, someone trying to get downstairs gen moving. That bottle's not going to be any good for anyone. Sneak in some pace? No, not at all. This will be a vital Pop Goes a Weasel kick, at the very least, and you see where the survivor is. Will an immediate lunge get the goods? No, they weren't camping it. They moved away. Right, get the reload. You've at least quelled the worst gen, the scariest gen. That's taken a big hit. That'll be regressing. Will they be wanting to get back down there, or will they just be wanting to run away? They're staying in the area. They want to get back on that gen. The scary thing is there's still another gen that they could get moving. They've got a huge distance there. They'll be back on that gen. And kick. They've tapped the gen. Time to kick this, but you do fear the other gen's a little bit more now than that one. Heading over here. It's called there. How much is this gen moving? Oh god, far too much. Far too much. Get the kick here. It's a really tough situation for the Clown. Needs to get some quick hooks. Need a snowball here. There they are. Utilize that aura reading. It's going to go all the way to pallet. That'll be a burn. At the very least, burn Killer Shack in quick fashion, but this gen's still scary. In all that time, surely there'll be movement on it. So they commit to this now. The injury into adrenaline makes a lot of sense. This pallet never burned. It will be now. In a different game with 2 more save best for last stacks, who knows? Barring something catastrophic to the team, it's gonna be a Nurse Pig final. He's head to this gate, but it's the beginning of the end. And what a surprise this would be. It's 3 lights on the gate. It's an aura over there. They'll be heading away. It's speechless. Speechless scenes all around here. Just trying to keep people in the game. Desperation strats here for the clown. They're going to get away there. Someone on this pallet. Getting the kick. He does have 5 stacks on Save the Best for Last. That could be really, really beneficial. They run this way. It's beneficial, but it won't quite be enough. Wow. Whew. It's a stunning loss for the clown after such a dominant performance against the trapper. Shock upset it is. 4 hooks to his name, meaning the clown will be in the 3rd place game, and it will be a shock nurse pig final. Okay, so the 3rd, I'm doing that bit for YouTube. I'm trying to remain more cognizant of actually saying the name of what's about to happen so I can clip it for the start of the YouTube video. So here we go. For the YouTube crowd. I need to be naturalistic though. It can't appear like I'm just forcing it to edit in later. So here we go. It's our 3rd place game. Freddy versus the clown. Let's get in there. That was very naturalistic. I like that. Okay. Freddy on Swamp. Hey. Been a few games of Swamp in the playoffs, and none of them entirely successful, as far as I can recall. Frederick hoping to buck that trend here. No one on Big Boat Gen. The pivot back. Look and see what your good 3 gens are. You might be looking at these 4 small boat forming the crux of a potential late game 3 gen. No intel on gens just yet. Got that weird corner gen. That is such a strange one. Often survivors unable to find it and it just goes unrepaired all game long. Okay, there you go. So, finally finding the 1st gen that's moving. They're going to flee the scene. Lost them? Aha, there is Steve. Has Call O'Brien, so actually probably does want to kick the gen at some point. Steve taking him back to it. Yeah, going to get Call O'Brien out of there. And take the chase with Steve. There's a dream pallet, but it's not this one. Oh, it might not matter. Done really well there. Great dying state. Is anyone here for a pallet stun? Freddy going to pick up and hope not. Oh, there was. There was. Who knows where they might have been. They didn't tap the gen. And they've scarpered. Wow. Well, good play from them. There was big movement on boat gen. Getting another dream pallet downstairs. There's Ada. An injury. Sticking a boot into this pallet. Wants to get Call O'Brien out there again. Another dream pallet could be very nice. Trying to keep tabs on where Ada went. Not able to hear her at all. Oh! There's scratch marks. And there's a chase. They don't tap the gen. You know the other gen now is moving once more with Call O'Brien. Maybe worth a pivot for Freddy here. They're committing. Oh, they were committing hard. Oh, Sprint Burst take them away. Went for the grab there. Went for the M1 press. Oh, it's Ada. Okay. God, big movement on small boat as well. God, Jen's just all over the gaff. After very little early game pressure, unfathomable amounts of pressure in the mid game. This is absurd stuff. A lot rests on keeping these 2 gens in check. No notifications on that gen with Call O'Brien is pretty massive. That's a noise notification. Not an unhook. Someone on the gen over there. Gonna move over. Oh! There's Meg. There is Jeff. Way back behind. Can you get the injury and force a pallet burn? You can. Ideal for Freddy here. Got stunned on the wrong side of it as well, so could be trading on that hook. Very good play. Very good play once again. Going to get the boot into this pallet. Replace that with a dream pallet. A fake pallet. A mystery pallet. A scary pallet. and looking for a hook. We'll do one better. We'll find basement. Massive reeds to hide in as well. Yeah, lots of options for them to evade the Frederick's line of sight. Oh, gem pops, one to the left. There is some truly absurd gem pressure in this game. Caller Brian can only do so much for Fred. Someone tap this gem. Ooh. It's a moot point, not going to bother with the gen. Has a pretty decent chase here with Jeff. Hello, Gatu. Oh, I appreciate that very much, thank you. Good move around. Gets a dying state. And in spite of that chase with the obsession, where he lost some stacks, still has 4. Save the best for last in a good position here. This could be a very interesting game. Haunted Ground still to pop if they find the totem. It's a little bit hidden away. But not extraordinarily so. Just wants to check on this gem really quickly. No real movement there? Okay. Actually wants to go back to big boat. You can't do that. You can't go one way then stop and go the other with the teleport because you lose all of your progress. Still regressing. Yeah, should have gone big boat. Should have gone big boat. What a shame. It's a 2-gen game. Scratch marks. There's Ada running in for the save. You'd ideally find someone else here. If you can maybe get a grab with them going for the unhook, that could be good because that will deny them the opportunity to lose your stacks. Not quite in a position to do so. Getting the first hit. Gonna spend the stacks here. The game's too pressured to worry too much about save best for last. All the way around, they go back over the pallet. They do not, they drop down. Lots of dream pallets around here. They're going to get to the one that is actually present, of course. Getting the boot in. Oh, good play from Ada. Let's go round the alarm clock. It should still be a dying state here. A good chase from them. Oh, good spin. Good spin. Won't amount to much in the end, but a nice little play. Freddy, a bit red-faced and not just from the blood. Okay. There is no real 3-gen here, unfortunately. Oh, what there is big progress on this one. There's Jeff just running. All the way through Shack. Should be an injury. It's a dream pallet. That's not a dream pallet. It doesn't go for either of them. The dream pallets haven't been too effective so far today, as Jeff looks like he's trying to go in for the save. He's the only one really close, it seems, and he is going to be at death's door very soon. There you go. If that ends up being a kill on hook, they just got the unhook. Good play from them. Was going to say that could be a route back for Fred if it is a kill on hook, but good play from the team there for their friends. There's Steve. Slowly walking in. Sprint Burst Gaming. Just lost him momentarily in the reads. Back on the chase with 3 save best for last stacks. 2 dream pallets back the other way. Cheeky little flashlight click. Amounts to nothing in the end. Okay. There's still pressure, but with only 1 gen left, you imagine Meg is working on the gen, and that could be their route to the end game. There is still Remember Me. Remember Me could be really good for the end game here, for keeping those gates in check. There is Ada. Keeps on finding Ada, but doesn't really want to take hits. Especially now the end game is approaching, wants to keep save the best for last in a good spot for him. Check out this weird corner gen. This ugly duckling of a gen. Okay. No movement, no movement. Well, that is a bit of good news for Fred. Not a huge amount of gen movement anywhere here. At least not yet. That could all change very swiftly as they are moving this one. There's Jeff again. Good injury. 5 stacks. Back in the chase really swiftly. Fred's just got to back himself to close this chase down quickly enough. Will Jeff be able to get all the way to the window? Oh, it's going to be close. This is a dream pallet. Finally, the dream pallets. Getting the goods. How thankful Freddy will be for that pallet burn earlier in the game. Right, so, one person out there. Get that Killer Shack Dream pallet back. So important. So enough time to keep this gen under wraps. Oh, not quite. Not quite. The timing on that is heartbreaking for Freddy. Could not have kite any closer. This is not the dream pallet. This is the dream pallet. Nope, never mind. Other way around. Other way around. Damn. And that'll allow them to gate. So, 7 hooks looks to be the total to beat. Poor Fred. There we go, Steve. All eyes on Meg. Looks like they're getting out there. So a beatable total. A very beatable total for the clown. An interesting game. Okay. Pig. Ooh, in a pig. Clown. I love how I very authoritatively stated the word pig there when we were clearly looking at clown. Clown. In Gideon. Can you get a bottle down there? Hey! He dunked it. Good play from him. No elephant, exactly. Okay. Let's find that first gen. We'll find it here. There's Claire. Okay, good start. Take a window and go upstairs. Is there anyone who's stuck around working on bathroom gen? Claire seemed to run away very specifically to take aggro. Could be the case. Oh! Well, whatever the case, it will be a dying state. Take things off. Trying to look for a pain res hook. There's one down here. Can you drop down there easily enough? Yes. Perfect. Okay. So it gets a little bit of gem regression out there. Early doors. Good opening for the clown. 8 hooks required for victory. 1/8 of the job done in pretty convincing fashion. Speed on the door. Boot that in, move around. Bottle not doing a huge amount. That one might do a lot more. Should force the pallet burn. It will do. Now, there is Pop Goes a Weasel. Pop Goes a Weasel doesn't do a huge amount here, but may as well get it out there. Reload. He is probably over the hills and far away. So Clown gonna follow suit and get out of there. Just check on this gen. Chucking his balls far enough, so just needs to wait a little bit. It's a great map for spying aura reading vertically, upstairs and downstairs. That add-on will serve a great purpose here. I was trying to get the speed. Just gets it. And there you go. That's why. There'll be of aura reading downstairs. There you go. Turns into scratch marks. So they're in this room. Working the gen. Still working the gen. Yep. That's Claire. Okay. There was someone else in this room. There'll be a non-obsession. That could be a lot better for Clown here. Looking as he is to... Hang on. What a play from Leon. Looking as he is to build up those save the best for last stacks. Beautiful. Looking to chuck the ball through the window. Even if it had, I don't know how effective that would have been. It's a good power down from Leon. Looking for the blind. We'll lose a little bit of distance in trying to go for the blind. Ball through the window, very, very good indeed. Doesn't have another one. Forces the medium vault. Good play. Duffers, thanks so much for the 16 months. 16 months of holy moly, I love your... Oh, 16 months, holy moly. I read that as 16 months of holy moly. Very welcome for the 16 months of holy and moly. Thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Right, so Pain Res, second token in the books. Do you get any barbecue and chili intel? You might not get a huge amount. on a map such as this, what you do have is the short range aura reading. There's a speed bottle over here. Oh, injured party here. There they are. Great play. Great play. Painres hook right ahead as well. But that's not an issue because Painres token already been used on Claire. But it's a nearby hook. And that can be a real boon on Gideon where hooks occasionally a little bit tricky to come by. Big speed bottle in the middle. Saw one survivor over on that side. That's where our boy's gonna head. Trying to scope out some aura reading, doesn't get any. There's the unhook. They must have been quite nearby immediately. Aura reading, and a gem was moving recently. Have a hunch. No. No. Could be in 4 lockers. You're not going to search all 4. It would take too much time. Kick the gen, move it on. It's a reasonably even game state, 2 gens to 3 hooks, but we'll need to get more injuries out there. Pressure out there. There's movement on this gen. Oh! Sheva healing Leon. Could be a really good chase here. That should force him upstairs. It doesn't. It burns. They go back over. They do. Good play. Good play. Just a bit of confusing. The confusing factor around the pallet. That will be the 3rd token of Painres. Things looking very, very good for the clown here. We'll want to head back, kick the pallet. We'll also need to reload these bottles. Do that. Get the aura reading for while you're reloading. Is there anyone waiting in the wings to get the save? Doesn't look like it. Okay. This is liquid gameplay from Clan and Leon up ahead. They are going to burn the pallet. They are going to burn the pallet. Makes a lot of sense. Big bottle up. They skirt around to avoid it. That should force a pallet burn. It does not. People need these bottles to connect. None of them did, but it might not be an issue because there is the cloud of gas and there is the dying state. Another hook for the clown. 5 of his 8. In the books. Barbecue. Things are looking very interesting indeed. One more gen, make it a 1-gen game, and the pressure is still on in a big way. Bottle there, just hoping maybe it would connect. It did not. Finding Claire again. No, gonna not go in on that chase, and good call, because there is it? Sheva running back? Looks like it. Okay. Pop goes a weasel on a gen that is, what, 20%? Not a huge call, not a huge issue. They find themselves down for pallet, gonna get a kick. Sheva keeps on running upstairs. You know that Claire is gonna get back on the gen over yonder. It's a good looking chase from Sheva here. Pivoting right immediately. Not bad. Should force a pallet burn immediately. Doesn't, okay. That might be a bit too greedy. Especially with the gas there. Perfect, okay. There's a hit, there's 4 stacks. You're back on this gen as well, so an opportunity to put pressure on it. Now it's a 1-gen game. It's time to kick, time to get the game back on track, time to reload. That was a good chase from Sheva. Might be a game-winning chase for her. Into the middle. Get the benefit of the speed bottles, please. There we go. Not much gen movement there, not much gen movement upstairs. And they survive to chase over this way. Okay, they're all the way over there. They know their game. They know what they need to do. Take the clown away from these scary gens. Floating bits of wood, very good. Floating bits of wood, very good. I hope you understood. Sorry, let's check out some of these gens. Get a speed bottle here. Is there anyone waiting in the wings to get back on this gen? Anyone waiting anywhere at all to get back on these gens? They might have all just reset over on the other side of the map. Okay, still no progress on that one. They're playing a patient game. They want to coax the clown away from this situation. Claire is not the chase you want. Looking for a better chase. Looking for a better target. Are they still going to be ignoring this gen? Right, it's been tapped. Okay, now this could be a really good chase. Need those bottles to start connecting. That one does. That's a great bottle. Needs to be very precise indeed. They burn. Go back over. Good play. Good play. Save us for last. Starting to get cooking. Possibly exactly where it needs to. This needs to be a short chase. This can't go on for too long. I found that pallet as well as a safe one. Have to get the boot in. Leave the bottle connects. That will get them all the way to the vat. It won't. They're going to stick around this this pallet. It's big gem moving to the right. Gas just connects. You need the injury, and then you need to immediately pressure them away from this gen. It is their time to do so. There's Leon. Good hit there. There's Claire. Don't care about Claire. Get the pickup. This could be amazing if you can get the Pop Goes a Weasel kick. They'll be wanting to tap that gen as soon as possible. For God's sake, what a shame. In the end, it was the gen over there. That was just unbelievable gen pressure from the team. Leon pivoting back around. Really good slowness bottle here. It's not quite enough on it. Gonna go all the way over for the unhook. And not gonna go up the vat. Oh, good gas bottle there. That might make this a dying state. The fall combined with the gas. Oh my god! That was remarkable pallet. Remarkable pallet restraint. I always respect the pallet restraint. It does lead to a kill. That'll be the door open. Oh, and if the clown can't get anything else, it'll be a replay. 7 hooks apiece. Freddy given another chance maybe to play for third place here. Yeah, they're all gone. Wow. A 7-7 draw. We go again. The grand final. Keep the champagne on ice. It's Thompson House. Some immediate pallet opportunities. Just do 1. Don't do 2. 2 basically advertises the fact that you're a dream pallet Freddy. Just 1 and that could be inconspicuous. Under the radar. Hey, and there's your opening chase. Another game with Save the Best for Last. Saw someone in chat was very excited about Save Best for Last. It's going around to get any goods. Or they're going to use live to just get away. If Freddy can force them to burn pallet on God Loop early enough, that could be really good. Swap that with Dream Pallet, so they go window. Yeah, they're not going to be fooled by that. Good play from Claudette. But you do prefer running them in this direction around this loop because they're forced to do medium vaults like that, which aren't quite as safe. Case in point, there's your injury. They're pointing, they want to stay on this loop. Absolutely fine for Fred. So it should be a pallet burn. Will be. Okay. That's perfect. So, strong pallet gone, dream pallet in its place. That might be job done with this chase. Oh my god, I didn't even mean to rhyme that one. I'm very happy I did. They go from one strong loot to another. They fake out window. Oh, they didn't. They didn't. They went through in the end. Good play. Good play. A close call on that for sure. But getting the goods. A gen does pop. We'll want to get this hook and then immediately go back to the area where the pallets are most dense, which is... we'll go here and then move back into the map. Ah, should have gone upstairs. Should have gone upstairs. Get that pallet there. Walk into some hay. And there goes. Haunted ground. Big, big opportunity here for Fred. We'll be looking for at least a dying state. We'll be wanting maybe even a bit more than that. They've dropped down. There's someone here. It'll be Jill. Ideally, again, you'd like to see the non-obsession, but if it must be the obsession, then so be it. They get the blind and then run off to the right. This is a dream pallet. They know that. They've run through. Okay, that's great. Get the dying state without them knowing that it's a dream pallet, so you're remaining inconspicuous. Have to teleport as well, so you get up here in time to get the dying state here. They're going to go through the window. That's a shame. Haunted will pass, but got what he needed to. Got a dying state from it. Be able to take on a chase here. They're going to go to the dream pallet. Should be an injury. There it is. Get them away from that hook. The dream pallet. So 2 people, the person on hook and this Feng Min, will know about the fact that there are dream pallets. They might run through certain pallets that they otherwise wouldn't. There could be value in that way, in that regard. Moving headlong. They'll probably want to get to Killer Shack here. So don't be surprised if they keep on running headlong away, yeah. Windows on the other side. Do they get there? Quickly come back. Good play. Is it good enough? It should force a pallet burn, especially with the hook. Will they even get to the pallet? They do. Good play. But that's fine, because we burnt 2 very strong pallets. Get that one up there. They flee the scene to this tile, to the window. Here's a question. Has this chase gone on too long? There's a dream pallet up here. This could be really good. Okay, no. Happy to get on it. Oh, they're moving elsewhere. They get to the window? They will. Wow, great play. Very great play. And now, Freddy's properly up against it. Barely any movement there. That gen's fine. One thing in Freddy's favour, it's a pretty okay gen position. There goes Claudette. There is a dream pallet there. Oh, they double back through the window. Very good play. You want to put pressure on that gen. It's moving a bit too much. Have to move in. Get it booted. Ruin gone. Haunted ground gone. Both of those perks. Not serving any purpose. Not serving any value. Get rid of the boon. Ooh. Good injury. There's not bad attempts at the spin. And they're not going... They're going back to that gen. Which Claudette was on. I'll have another window. A fruitless swing. Let's get the boot in here. This could be a very simple proposition. Getting caught in the hay. Very simple proposition for the clown. Needs this to connect, you would imagine. Doesn't quite. Pallet back. A dream pallet here. They might know that and they might just go in for the window. They do, but they'll run around. Okay. Good flashlight save. Thought it was all over. In fact, it had only just begun. Pivoting around. They surely won't fall for that. They're falling for that. They surely won't fall for this. They're falling for this. Good injury. There's the aura reading as well. Dream pallet up ahead. That won't be any good for them. They know that. Go over the window. They do. Okay, finally gets an injury. I feel like there's someone... Yeah, they're hiding here. They're wanting this flashlight save again. Flushing them away. They surely won't be able to move in for the save now. No. Try as they might. Good blind again. They're not going to move in for the save with it, though. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Back over here. And around. Back in for the save. Okay. Again, dream pallet right here. Let's Claudette getting the save. Good things happening around this hook. Save best for last is allowed to be effective once more. Claudette will know that that pallet is not a real life thing. Want to go after Feng Min, who wasn't on hook. So get the window. They do. Ah, live thereafter. That won't be too bad. Can they get to the window again? Right, this surely will be the end of it. Okay. Getting the grab. I'm hearing one gen left at Stamford Bridge. Let's go to Ali McNally. Yeah, one gen. I hear you. Went the other way. Honestly, mods, we can get rid of them. They're too weird. They're too weird. They're making me up. They're putting me off. Yeah. And now they're hitting me with the bit all caps loser. Thank you. No! 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 You're a loser! No! Who will I say 2 gens left to now? Oh, dearie me. Okay, the final scream from the Gorn Gob. Okay. Are they moving Thompson House? No, they're moving Cornfield Gen. Surprised they survived the initial message. You know, I always try and act in good faith. They're so quick. I always try and give them the benefit of the doubt, you know. I did see the save best for last patter. I did. Again, try to give the benefit of the doubt. Stan, there we go. Oh, will be another one. Hello? Okay. They're very good. They are very good. I'm sort of intrigued by them. So we might just chase them and see what's what here. Just a window. We can get rid of lips there as well. If that's okay. Thank you. Right, well, it's looking like, barring an endgame comeback, it will be 5 hooks. Yeah, 5 hooks. Fred, this will be hope right now. That's why this is taking forever. It is. No one on this gate yet. Is there a chance? Oh, hang on. They have got 99s. Ooh. Almost left them in jeopardy. Right. Oh dear. Just that Feng Min left. Well, there they are. They're moving nowhere near the gate. Good injury! They'll be furious. Go on then. Yep. Come closer. You want to play a game of chicken? Play a game of chicken. Oh, they have hatch, don't they, in Killer Shack? There it is. Oh dear. Okay. So Clown, 5 hooks to beat. 6 for the win. 4 or fewer, it'll be a loss. 5 and coin flip. Heading over to Killer Shack. Well, there's 2 survivors here. One takes on Killer Shack. Ah, okay. Okay, little jump scare. Shack pallet burn. Intriguing. Slowness bottle in the Shack. Good stuff. That might deny window. Yeah, they're going to go corner play. And then flee Shack entirely. They do. Big bottle in building. That's a great bottle. That's a great bottle. That keeps big pressure on Steve here. They're going to go for that. I'm going to kick the door. Can be a bit of a nasty loot main building, but Clown's not doing too badly here. The slowness bottle. Connects again. Can you get around the front here? Great play from the Clown. Oh, they get the window, though. Should have gone for the swing. There we go. There we go. Good play. That was a great opening chase. Gets Shaq pallet burn from it over reasonably quickly into a nice makeable pain res hook. Good start. Gotta be happy with that at the clown camp. Right. One survivor with barbecue and chili on that gen that was vacated at the beginning. Up and over. Does that connect with the gen? Not quite. As Pop goes a weasel. Just wants to get another injury in. Right, and then absolutely a time. But Pop goes a weasel here. Great kick. Great kick. Anyone else hiding? Waiting in the wings? Doesn't seem to be the case. So, moving away. Very, very good opening. There was someone on this gen. Is there someone still here? Again, waiting to get back on it. Does not seem to be the case. A gen pops. Which one is it? The one in that corner. Could be a decent place for a clown to go, in all honesty. Need some survivor intel. May well find it here. Those scratch marks are leaving the scene, so where have they gone? The answer is at his fingertips. No aura either? Well. No matter. Heading back, that gem will still be scary in spite of Pop goes a weasel kick. Can he get back there in time? Carlos healed up. There goes Carlos. There's someone upstairs as well. I haven't seen them. They didn't quite drop down. There's someone on the hill. Okay. You see 3 of your survivors here. That's great. Come on. Come on, lads. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Okay, well, never mind. Stick the boot into the gen. They're staying up there, that's fine. Check out this gen. Still regressing, perfect. There you go. How quickly can one get up there? Oh! Well, not the matter. No matter. They come to the clown in the end. Stone's bottle. Try to deny that window, won't quite be able to. It's not a window! There is a pallet, though. There is a pallet. Do I get him back on the gen? Do I see obsession? So not entirely fussed about him here. Slowness bottle there will be really, really good. Good hit. Oh, back into the gas they go. 6 stacks on save best for last. Have a pallet up ahead. They will be able to get to it. Run it immediately. Looking for a mistake, never going to happen in that situation. The pallet is too safe. 2 gens pop. Yeah, another weird game. Very, very strange game. Just a reload here. It's big gem movement. Over here, there's Dwight. Gonna start spending those stacks. Needs to put pressure on Dwight. All well and good, leaving the obsession save stacks, but if you're letting someone run rampant on the gens, it's not going to lead to a very good game state. Okay. Oh, there goes Carlos. Great stuff. They'll be missing that Killer Shack pallet now. Good play. Finally back in the hooks. And there'll be another pain res hook. Desperately important. Is it pain res on that gen? It's not pain res on that gen. There is another scarier gen somewhere out there. Presumably this one. Maybe middle one. Not entirely sure. Just listening. No gen movement upstairs. That gen, really not an issue, not a concern of the clowns here. You want to keep the game located around Killer Shack, around here. Especially because there is a hook right here. You go for the unhook, they'll get it. Do any of them keep on running around here? There's Carlos. Or Carlos is in a tricky spot. Needs someone to take a hit for him. They're not going to. Now, there might be someone looking for... They're going for a chest. Well, I heard chest noises very briefly. We need to know, does Dwight have a flashlight? He does not. So the pickup here shouldn't be too in jeopardy. There will be another hook. Second hook for him. Someone running behind? It's Dwight running over there. Gives you another Pop Goes a Weasel kick. That could be really important. Any of these gens moving? Very comfortable with Dwight going for the save here. This gen is moving. And there's Steve. Good play. Run around this way. Or could be a quick 1-2. It will be. Great play from the clown. Using the speed bottle aura. Very good chase thereafter, aided as it was by save the best for last. Another hook. Barbecue and chili will be massive. 4 hooks in total. Still a lot of game left to play. 2 survivors running over to this gen. Big slowness bottle. Just a nice and main building. That's a pretty decent bottle. They fled long before it, alas. There's Carlos. There's now big gen movement. Up in main. Get that hit. Pivot around. Could be a really good Pop Goes a Weasel opportunity here. The progression just saw. Jeff, barely seen Jeff all game. He now runs around here. Good injury. The hide and seek play not great against Clown with save best for last. They just get to a power. They drop down. They don't head back in. They try and get to kill a Shack, are they? That's a great bottle. That bottle, combined with that one, seals the deal. Okay. So the draw, guaranteed here. Assuming Clown gets this hook, which he will do. Another pain res hook as well, vital. Any other hooks, and it's the win. There's Dwight. Engaging in a foot race with the Clown. Clown will have his eyes on Carlos here. Do you know what? Taking that injury, pivoting around. Both survivors still here. Maybe the hope there'd be some confusion about who burns the pallets. There was none. Good play from them in the end. Who is it who's running along this way? It's Dwight. So for 3rd place now. There was a bronze medal waiting for the Clown at the end of this chase. If he can close it down, they're going to get to a pallet right here. They're not. And that, assuming again that there's a hook, will be all she wrote. And there we go. 3rd place for the Clown. Well earned. Not an easy game, this. Not a easy team to face. He's done what he needs to do. We'll be looking for a bit more here as well. Oh, there's Steve. Can you wait for that speed to activate? For all it's worth, it does. Slowness to the left, slowness up ahead. An injury, save best for last, will make this a trade. They're not going to go for the hook. The unhook, sorry. They'll leave that to someone else. Pivoting around there, coming back. As they run, where do they run? They're camping pallet. Good play. Good play. Not satisfied with the win. Wants a little bit more here. It's a proud day for the Clown. They'll be disappointed, but they'll like the performance that he's put in here. Happy a kill. Gives you 2 auras. Main gen moving. Can you get a speed bottle in that building? That's perfect. That is perfect. Gets you up the stairs. They flee the scene around the right-hand side. It's Carlos dropping down. Good play. 1 injury. They drop a little bit as well, so they won't get the full benefit of their chase after the fact. If that gas connects, it's all over. It does. And lo and behold, it is all over. Marvellous. Hello, Lely. Welcome in. 3rd place, when there are 31 killers, is absolutely nothing to scoff at. Done exceedingly well. Someone replaced him on this gen. Didn't see anyone with barbecue and chili there, unless there's someone hidden by the aura of that gen. Speed on it. I think someone... Oh, I didn't quite get the benefit of that. I think someone asked, does chucking the bottles on the gen do anything? No, not to the gens. Why do I do this then? It's because the speed bottle takes a little bit of time to activate, and that's time that you can spend productively. I'm chucking the wrong bottles. That's time you can spend productively waiting for it to activate. If you're not a fool and chuck the wrong bottle, that is. No movement there. Weesh, welcome in. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Need to use purple bottle for speed. You're incorrect. You're incorrect. Need to use a yellow bottle for speed. Again, good faith, good faith, good faith. Assume good faith. Always assume good faith. I'm trying my best, everyone. That's what you did, though. Oh. I was incorrect, as I said. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. It's 2 survival protocol. Are either of them worried about the gens? Doesn't seem so. So, let's skirt around the edges of peripheries here. Unless you're using the add-on that swaps colours. Quite right. Hey, there we go. Ah. Didn't quite count the palette in the end. Stone bottle there. They fake out. This should be an injury at the very... Oh my god, what a play. What a play. The knife finds the masonry and nothing more. Okay, good faith over. Mods, if you would, please. Thank you, Ayaka. Listen, you can't say I'm not trying. Great play from Dwight. You can't say I'm not trying. They burn here, though. Do they then flee? They then get out of here? Sticking around the tile, I think. Oh, there they are. Good play from them. Very good gamer. Whoa, whoa, hang on. Where did they go? He just phased. Whoop. Ah, no more bottles. That should be fine. All good. Waiting for band earlier today, 1, 2, 3 to enter the chat. It's certainly seeming that way, isn't it? No, loser. Right. This will be completely completely indecipherable to you watching on YouTube. We just had a few folks having a little bit of fun with the new accounts made and even backseating, just the weird chat. And listen, I don't mind a bit of weird chat. Curtis, you know, if it's fun and, you know, slightly Lynchian in nature, I'm all for it. But there does need to be a little bit of creativity, in my opinion. 1 survivor remaining, I appreciate it, thank you. Hatch will be in Killer Shack. See if they've got it. Finnegan's Wake Patter, it is. Joycean. Joycean. Craig, thanks so much for the 11 months. Thank you so much. And Wise Bay, thanks so much. I will read the messages when I see them. Jeff, mate, do you have Hatch? You don't have Hatch? Where's Jeff? Where on earth is Jeff? Waiting at a gate. The bottles will be very, very good for this. Do you know what? No. Because they're in this locker. Oh, imagine. Imagine. Probably on this gate. You quite see that? No, the tree is perfectly in the way. Might not be bothered about gates, honestly. But they're in the other locker. If they're in the other locker, I'm going to be furious. There you go. Good play. Where would they have been? Hello. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good play from Jeff. So, with an 11 hook performance, Clown will be our 3rd place killer. Freddy will be 4th. Good campaigns from the both of them. Freddy will be delighted with that. Clown will be disappointed he didn't make it to the final. But que sera, sera. Good stuff from the Clown. Okay. we have our final.